Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another edition of Marilyn's Cafe Society Radio right here on the YouTube channel. Well, today is Tuesday. It's the 20th day of September. How are you doing? Well, as for me, I'm like Tony the Tiger. I'm just great. Well, I say it like that because a friend of mine who watched the season opener shared with me that I needed to turn up a little bit. She said, "Turn up, Marilyn, turn up. It is your season opener after all." She was like, I came across on camera as, "Hey, everybody, welcome to the new season of the show, and we're going to have a good time." I disagree. I think I was a little bit more enthused than that, right? Right? I don't know, maybe my disappointment for the season opener came across on camera. I don't know. I think I shared with you guys that sometimes when you're trying to pull shows together as host and producer, things don't go as you planned sometimes. But and I was disappointed, but I didn't think it came across. But anyway, I digress. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is the second edition of season 5 show, and I'm excited. I am. I truly am, and I'm so happy for those of you who support the show and who tune in. And so we're going to bring it to you like we almost always do, if I can keep my headphones on and keep the hair out of my face. All right, and so we will have cafe talk on today, and it is, how do you stay turned up when things aren't going as planned? How do you stay turned up when things are not going as planned? In other words, how do you stay positive when things aren't going the way you'd like for them to go? And so we'll talk about it a little bit later on in the show. And of course, for those who are checking the show out later, after the recording, you can always chime in the comment section of the YouTube channel or on the social media once I get it posted, okay? All right, so first let's just kind of look at some cafe news. Just one top story that caught my eye, and has been headline news for at least 2 weeks now, and that, of course, is the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. And of course, her funeral was broadcast. It happened yesterday and was broadcast yesterday, and it was what some are considering one of the biggest diplomatic gatherings in decades. And of course, leaders from almost 200 countries and territories were in attendance, with roughly 90 presidents and prime ministers who flew in for the festivities. And so a lot had to go into planning this funeral, as you can imagine, with so many powerful people in attendance, including the million plus people who were visiting London to be there for the funeral on yesterday. The United Kingdom had to deploy what is considered its biggest security detail since World War II. Yeah, they're reporting that there were maybe 10,000 plus police officers on duty, and of course, even thousands more who were not uniformed, who were not wearing a uniform. And so those included snipers who were keeping an eye on things from various rooftops. And then there was a special unit that was on deck to focus on people who may be dangerously fixated on the royal family. And so a lot went into this, and it's being reported that just about everything was shut down. Schools, banks, sporting events, retailers, restaurants, and it was all due to the government declaring the day a bank holiday, which is a holiday basically, and of course encouraged businesses and companies to give their workers the day off. Now, major television networks here in the United States covered the funeral. on television as well as on streaming services. And it was predicted or has been predicted that some 4 million US viewers were watching the funeral and the procession. And they're also reporting as of this morning, confirming that nearly 38 million viewers in the United Kingdom watched the funeral. And of course, it again was a funeral for the longest reigning and oldest living British monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. She died on September 8th at the age of 96. Wow. And of course, I just can't or just don't want to touch on all the other stories that came out of the funeral itself, but I'm sure you've heard about some of them. All right, and then in other news, this one caught my attention because I just heard his song at a wedding that I attended. Yeah, I'm referring to R&B crooner Jessie Powell. He was a R&B singer and songwriter. He died last week, and of course passed away at his home in Los Angeles, California. That I believe the specific date was September 13th. Just a day after he turned 51 years old. His birthday was September 12th. And it's being reported that he passed away from cardiac arrest the next day, September 13th. Well, again, as I shared, this particular story caught my attention because I just attended a wedding that featured his popular song that I'm trying to get queued up to play for you. Let's see. I'll get it going in the background and turn it up as we get towards the end. But anyway, this particular song, a hit song from 1999, which is entitled You, has become or had become a top wedding anthem song. And of course, it was in heavy rotation at this wedding, a beautiful, absolutely beautiful wedding and reception that I attended a few weeks back. His song was played before, during, and even after the wedding itself. In fact, there was an incredible singer in person singing the song, sung it perfectly. I think Jessie Powell would have been proud to hear his song sung that way. But anyway, this is it. You may have heard it. Beautiful song. Yeah, so condolences to the family and friends of Jessie Powell. He made his debut in the 90s, and of course, his career peaked with this particular song. All right, and so listen, just back to the wedding. As I stated, it was beautiful. It was a family that had already been together for several years. The children were a part of the wedding. Even the dog was a part of the wedding. It was just so cool. And for the reception, I happened to be seated with a table of singers, including myself. Listen, we sang along with all the songs that the DJ played during the reception. It was just exceptionally beautiful music. And we sung along. All we needed was a microphone. We had so much fun. And of course, congratulations to the couple. You know who you are. All right. And so we are going to move right along with in other news. And this one is another good one that has been in the headlines since the Emmys happened. And that, of course, is Sheryl Lee Ralph's acceptance speech. Yeah, and song that she sung at the 74th Emmys Awards. Now, of course, that win that she had that night was decades in the making, and by all accounts, she stole the show as she received an Emmy for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, and of course, that comedy series being Abbott Elementary. She sung the lyrics from jazz vocalist Diane Reeves' song. It was a 1993 song entitled Endangered Species. And let me just see if I can pull up a clip of that for you. I'm sure that if you've been paying attention to the news, you've probably already heard it, but I just want to play it for you so that you can hear it and the speech, because it was awesome. Truly, truly, truly amazing. So let's see here. Which one is it? This one. I want you to hear everything that she said, because it was just truly amazing. So let's go ahead and cue it up. Sheryl. All right, so they just announced that she won. And she's sitting there in shock. Again, like I said, this was more than 10 years, several years, decades actually, maybe 2 decades in the making, because she is an outstanding actress, has been a supporting actress on many TV sitcoms. And so here she comes, she's approaching the stage, and let's just listen to her, because this message was just so inspiring and timeless. Okay, she's about to speak now, so. And of course, even before she started with the song, she received a standing ovation. Here it is. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist, and I know where my voice belongs. Wow, spirited, right? And then her words after this song is even more captivating and inspiring and spirit-filled. So let's take a listen. To anyone who has ever had a dream and thought your dream wouldn't, couldn't come true, I am here to tell you that this is what believing looks like. This is what striving looks like. And don't you ever give up on you, because if you get a Quinta Brunson in your corner, if you get a husband like mine in your corner, if you get children like mine in your corner, and if you've got friends like everybody who voted for me, cheered for me, loved me, thank you. Wow, what a message. I mean, for anyone who no matter what your field of choice is, no matter what your occupation or work is, that was inspiring, right? And so again, it was a song entitled Endangered Species. And in a 1997 interview with the New York Times, Diane Reeves described the song as an anthem that points out the state of women around the world, but specifically celebrates the life of women, what it's like to be a woman, and also as an artist. So I shared this because it really does tie in with our cafe talk that's starting right now. And so it begs the question, how do you stay tuned or turned up, I should say? How do you stay turned up when things are not going as planned? How do you stay positive, motivated, inspired when you come up against life's challenges? And so it is work, is my response. It is work. And again, you can chime in the comment section and or on the social media once this is posted. It's possible to stay turned up or positive when things aren't going so well, but it is work. And so some basic things that you can do and that I've done over the years is to just do the best you can to take care of yourself, right? Meaning to make sure you exercise and that you eat well and keep yourself spiritually and intellectually fed. You know what I'm saying? Take care of you. And that means to celebrate yourself, celebrate you, the big and the small wins that happen in life, every day. We have to, especially women, we have to remember to celebrate ourselves and to treat ourselves well. Also have fun. Take time out of the day to have fun. It's okay to go outside to play, in our adulthood, right? We stopped doing the things that we did when we were children or teenagers, like listen to music and sing along with music and dance and color and skate and all those things that brought you joy and made life fun. Do them. Don't stop. Somehow we stop doing those things that we really enjoyed doing when we were younger. Don't stop. And if you did stop, pick it back up and pick up where you left off. All right. So have fun. Do things to have fun. Also surround yourself, and this is key. Surround yourself with positive, uplifting people. Yes. Focus on the people who are supportive of you, who are building you up, those people who truly see you and who affirm you. Keep yourself centered and around them. Now, listen, sometimes those people may not be in your day-to-day life. And so, it could be a minister or someone who has a talk show, you know what I mean? Who always has a positive message to lift you up. Just make sure that you ingest some of their positivity, however it may be, whether it's audio or video or going in person to hear them speak or talk. And then again, even in your everyday life, you should be surrounded by people, again, who see your talents and your abilities and affirm those things that you're trying to accomplish in life, and who push you and edify you and lift you and support you. All right. All right. That is very key. Also, you want to pray and meditate day and night. That is very important. Pray and meditate day and night. You want to remember to praise and thank God, our Heavenly Father, for life and for His love. And of course, always find something on a daily basis to be grateful for. And it doesn't hurt to even find a person that you have been grateful for, or, whether it's current or from the past, and maybe put out a phone call to that person or write a letter to that person and express your gratitude, but find something that you can be grateful for. And also be a giver. Yeah. Do something for other people, whether it's donating your time or money, volunteerism. Do something for other people, because then, if you're in one of those moments where you are not feeling positive or lifted by you doing something for someone else that kind of um, um, and takes away the negative feeling, the down feeling that you may have. All right, and so you're focused on lifting and supporting someone else. So make sure that you're a giver, not just materially or monetarily, but also of your time, right, and your support. And then lastly, you just want to keep in mind that sometimes, life's challenges and circumstances and situations may require you to get professional help, whether it's a therapist, a licensed therapist, or a spiritual counselor. And in worst case scenarios, you may even need to get legal counseling to help rectify situations that may be blocking your success, right? So those are just some basic things that I shared with you that I've done and am doing to keep myself up in what can be considered a down world, right? And I hope that it helps you. I hope that it inspires you, and I hope that you put it to use. And again, like I said, it is work because things sometimes don't go as planned, or you don't have that level of success that you'd like to have, or you missed a goal. Sometimes people say, oh, you missed the train, you missed the bus, oh, it's over. No, it's never over. It's never over, as we just heard from Sheryl Lee Ralph in her speech. Never give up on yourself. I mean, you're all you have. So just keep going and do those things that I shared. And like I said, if it's really bad, seek professional help. Get some counseling, see a therapist, get some spiritual counseling and or legal counseling to help rectify the situation. All right. All right, everybody. Well, we do have one last thing, and that is, of course, to remind you of our September word that we're meditating on and hopefully learning the meaning of and using it in our day-to-day lives, and of course, being it. And so the word is still salubrious, which means healthy or giving health or being restorative. Okay. All right, and that's it. I just want to remind you once again, if you have a service, a product, a business, a brand, a persona, anything that you want to just tap into another additional market, you can certainly do so here at Marilyn's Cafe Society, along with the website and social media. And to get more information, just send your inquiry to producer at Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. All right, producer at Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. Also, keep in mind that we're doing our Christmas countdown. That's right, starting in October. We're on that recording date that's closest to the 25th of October. We'll be doing our first giveaway. And so, again, if you want to support that effort and get your company, business, product, whatever mentioned every week leading up to the giveaways, you can certainly reach out again to producer at Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. Also, remember to check out the website from time to time. Visit us on social media, and of course the blog, which there will be a new one posted this week, and the YouTube channel. Thank you all the YouTubers who support the show. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And hello to all of the Monday with Marilyn email people. You can become one as well. All you have to do is just send your email to me. Send it to Marilyn's Cafe Society at yahoo.com and say, sign me up for the Monday emails, and we'll get you on. All right. All right, so before we go, I definitely want to share with you what love is for this edition of the show. And love is to never give up on you. All right, never give up on you. And I want you, if you don't do anything else for the rest of the week, everybody, be sure that you live, you laugh, and by all means, love. As always, it's a pleasure and a privilege. And I'll see you again on the next show. Peace, everybody. Have a great rest of the week.